Hey guys, welcome to Noah's Gaming PC. I just got a one of my computers, or maybe you got a brand new computer, a gaming computer, or not a gaming computer. Doesn't matter. You went through the initial Windows setup process. You answered the questions. You got a username, password, security questions, and now you loaded into Windows for the first time. So I'm going to show you some stuff that you need to do when you get a computer, either my computer that you bought for me or a new computer. First things first, connect it to the internet, either via Ethernet cable or set it up on your wireless. Put up your wireless adapter on your computer, and let's connect to the internet. So this is what I recommend that you do. Okay, if we're talking about gaming computers, you're going to either have a AMD or an NVIDIA graphics card, or each actually a Intel Arc graphics card. But first things first, my opinion is open up Internet Edge or Internet Explorer, go to Google and pick something outside that is not Edge. Unless you really like Internet Explorer or the Edge browser, I'm going to go with Firefox or Chrome. It doesn't matter, Firefox. So you just type that in. And we're going to go ahead and go with the first result, which is Firefox. Go ahead and just download this. That way you'll have a backup browser just in case Internet Explorer Edge is not cooperating. So we're going to go ahead and open the file. It's just like any other program. You answer yes to this prompt. This is a Windows 10, and we're going to install that. Another thing that you'll want to do also is grab a antivirus. So go ahead and grab your favorite free antivirus. I like Avast. Avast free antivirus. Go to Google, type that. Go ahead and download that and install it. Go ahead and install it. Look for the version. Ooh, I clicked the ad. You got to be careful. So that's my mistake there. We got you see the Firefox install already finished. Let me go ahead and look. There we are. This second link is the one that we want. We'll go to the Avast website. And there you go. Go ahead. Yeah, sure. We accept the privacy. Download for Windows. And there you go. You download it. You install it. I'm not going to share that with you, but I really just wanted to bring your attention. Get a internet browser that you prefer or like, or stick to the one that comes with Windows OS by default, which is the Microsoft Edge. Or install Firefox or Chrome. That way you have some backup alternative browser. Next thing is next. You'll want to go to your start menu here. You'll want to type updates. Updates. Check for updates. Go ahead, click that. Make sure you have to be connected to the internet. And let this do its thing. Windows Update is going to provide you a list of updates. Make sure you do that first. You can also install your antivirus at the same time. So you can install your web browser, your antivirus, and there you go. We got a whole bunch of pending to install. So let's go ahead and you'll notice that the display is a little weird on this because that's the next part that I'm going to show you. But go ahead and click install now. Install your Windows updates. This will take a while. You have to be patient. Depending on your internet, the speed of your computer, it can take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. So you're going to have to be patient. Windows Update is very important. So next thing that I wanted to show you was if you hit Control-Shift-Escape on your keyboard. Control-Shift-Delete. I try to bring up Task Manager. Or you can just type it here. I'm filming this with my my phone. So let me go ahead and type Task Manager. There you go. You can also search it this way. It's easy. I have to, for some reason, my camera on my phone is a little weird. So anyway, go ahead and hit more details. Go to where it says performance here tab. You can see, hey, wait a minute, where's my graphics card? So I've noticed that with computers that have a AMD graphics card, Windows, for some reason, doesn't automatically pick it up. If you let the Windows Update do its stuff and you have NVIDIA card, when this finishes, the Windows Update over here, eventually it's going to pick the right NVIDIA graphics driver for your graphics card. But since this computer actually has a AMD, we're going to have to do this manually. And if for some reason, if this doesn't work, I'm going to go ahead and close my Windows Microsoft Edge browser. I don't like that one. I'm going to stick to my Chrome or actually Firefox. So in this case, this computer, I already know you bought it. You should know what graphics card it has. So I'm gonna go type AMD drivers. Go ahead and type that. Go with the first link there and go ahead where it says AMD drivers and support. You're gonna do the same process if you have NVIDIA or Intel graphics card. You just go to Google, type NVIDIA drivers, or go to, if you have Intel, go ahead and type Intel graphics and just go with the first link in drivers and you should install it. So here, and I'm going to show you the steps how to do it for AMD. Oh, look at that. I was talking about this and actually it seems like my Windows Update managed to pick up something with my graphics card. So wait for it to come up. The screen, it's normal for the screen to black out like this during the graphics card. So there we are. We are back at it. It's almost there, guys. So give me a second. It's still doing stuff. So as the Windows Update is happening, we are actually getting the graphics card update as well. So there you go. Now things look a little bit more normal, better size. But I'm still going to go through the process of doing this, showing you, just in case this doesn't happen for you. So you have to know what AMD card it came with your PC. But basically, this one is a RX 580. So I'm going to go over here to where it says Radeon 500 series. There's the RX 500 series right here. And then last but not least, you pick your specific one. This is a RX 500. Go ahead and then hit submit. And go ahead and go for your OS. In this case, is a Windows 10. I don't like the auto detect one. I know I want this one, the AMD Software Adrenaline. So I'm going to go ahead. That's the latest release date. And I'm going to actually see if I can show you how to install this well. I may have to do a part 2 of this video because it could take a little while for it to download. But guys, essentially, those are the first things you got to do when you get a first computer. Do your Windows Update. Windows Update, which is right here. Let's see if I can bring it up. Anyway, you let Windows Update do its stuff. In the meantime, we have, let me close this window here. We just need one window here with our Firefox, and it's currently downloading, as you see over here in the corner, installing. Actually, I can show you how to install it right away. It's pretty easy, like any other install. And there you go. You see, it already pops up, and this is because we are using this is what the Windows Update. On this case, this AMD card, it actually, Windows was able to recognize it, and you have that there. And so that's why it pops up. It normally would not say GPU 2, but in a minute, this should go away, and we should see something more accurate. Where's my Windows Update? There we are. Windows Update is almost done. And it looks like we have to do a restart, but you can see that we have a cumulative update that's pending, installing 22%, so we're going to let that finish. And there you go, guys. I think it's finished installing. And I'm going to make a separate video where I'm going to show you how to install this. Let me actually install it now for you. Go ahead, and this is the install. Again, you want to install your antivirus. So as a summary, the first thing you want to do is go to Windows Update. You come down here, type Windows Update, which I showed you, Windows Update. Or you can check, update, Windows Update settings, or check for updates. There you go. And that's going to bring us to this. We already started this process. And now we actually want to go back to our, so you do Windows Update, then you go to your Edge, because by nature, you're forced to have Edge. You're forced to have Edge here on your desktop, so you can use that to then install Firefox or Chrome or whatever browser you want. Also, go ahead and proceed to installing the antivirus. Go ahead and install antivirus. In this case, I recommend Avast. I'm not getting paid to say this. This is my personal opinion. It's free antivirus. And then the last thing you want to do is, depending if your Windows Update picked up your graphics card or not, but I still think it's a good policy, you go ahead and install your, So I'm going to double click on this, and we're going to go ahead and install the more updated version. Windows Updates grabs a pretty recent graphics card update, but in most of the cases, it's actually going to be not the most recent one. But when I went to the Google and I went to AMD Drivers website, I showed you guys how to pick the latest and greatest one. So this is the one that we're in the process of trying to install. And again, a lot of things are happening, so that's why you see we're trying to install this right here. So this kind of, oh, there we go. So this now has popped up. Go ahead, hit yes here to AMD, and we're gonna go ahead and install this. So this is gonna overwrite what we had initially. But I'm gonna show you something, guys, real quick. I know there's a lot of information. Type device manager, device manager, and you can see what Windows Update actually installed for us. Gonna go ahead and go to here, display adapters. That's our video card here. There we go. We can go ahead and double click on that. Go to details. Actually go to driver, and you can see that this is from earlier this year, March 30th, 2023. But the one that we finished downloading, which we're about to install now, is more recent. So here we're getting a little error. I think there could be a conflict because I'm doing a lot of stuff at once, the Windows Update and stuff like that. So cannot proceed. You see it says cannot proceed because Windows Update is in progress. So we'll have to do this on a part 2 video here. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys the steps that you need to take. Do Windows Update first. Go to your Edge browser. I showed you how to do Windows Update. You just go down here, type check for updates or updates. Go ahead and install that. Make sure you're connected to the internet, either Wi-Fi or physically connected via Ethernet. Go to Edge browser, Microsoft Edge browser. Go ahead and go to Google and look for Firefox, Chrome, whatever browser you want. Install that. That's self-explanatory. Then do the same thing again. Go to Google over here. Type your antivirus software that you want to use. And install that, and then go back to Google, and depending, you have Intel, NVIDIA. I'm going to show you NVIDIA real quick. NVIDIA drivers. So there we go, NVIDIA drivers. We go to the NVIDIA drivers website. It's going to be very similar. You're going to fill this out. Let's say, for example, we had a GTX 1030. So we're going to go to we're going to go to the 1000 series because that's 1630. There you go. GeForce that's 100 series. Hold on, I'm looking for 1000 series. 10 series. I think they call it 10 series. There we go. And then we go and pick the right card. I said a 1030 GT, or actually I said, well, let's pretend we have it doesn't matter. GT 1030. Let's do that. And Windows 10, you select your OS, you go ahead and hit search button over here. This is how you do NVIDIA. You hit download, and if you have this, again, we don't have NVIDIA card, we have a AMD, and I showed you how to do that. So those are the 4 steps. Again, I know there's a lot of information, but basically go down here, type updates, check for updates, go ahead and get Windows updated, make sure you're connected to the internet. Go to the only internet browser that you have at first, Edge. Go to Google, look for Firefox, Chrome, whatever browser you want. Once you have that, go ahead and search for your antivirus. Once you have your antivirus, then you're going to search for your, I'll show you actually Intel. Let's say you have an Intel graphics drivers. So you go ahead and type that. And you download Intel drivers. This is for your graphics. Okay, list of drivers for Intel. You can go to any of these links here. And actually, this is a how to do it. I think it's the first link that we want. Intel graphics drivers. The first link, you hit download. And basically, you search for your product. Graphics, you select graphics here. Intel doesn't have that many graphics cards at the moment, but you see here you are. You have the Intel Arc stuff, so you can go ahead and start selecting one of these ones to install. So that's how you do it, guys. That's the 4 steps you do. You do Windows updates. You go to your Edge browser. You install a better web browser, Firefox, Chrome, whatever, Opera, whatever works for you. Then you go to Google again. You look for antivirus, you install the antivirus, and last but not least, depending on your graphics card, you go and look for your Google and you type AMD drivers or NVIDIA drivers or Intel graphics drivers. You install that, and you let Windows updates finish. You see, this is, like I told you, we've been recording for almost 15 minutes, and this is still in the process of installing. So again, it can take anywhere, not on average, about 30 minutes. So you have to be patient, and that's it, guys. If you're a big fan like me of Fortnite, you go to your particular, game engine, whether it's Steam. So you go to Steam. I don't have to show you guys that, but Steam, you can go down to Steam and install Steam. That's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to do Epic's Games because I'm a big Fortnite player, Epic Games. And you go ahead and install this. You guys know how to do this. Again, welcome if you're brand new to PC gaming. You're going to be doing everything off of the computer. You hit the download, but you guys know how to install software. You go to what you're looking for, you download it, and there you go. That's it, guys. I'm going to be doing a video on the performance of Fortnite on this gaming PC that I just opened. That's brand new. I'm just showing you guys the process of what to do, even when you buy a Noah's gaming PC or you buy anybody else's computer, or you build a computer yourself. These are the processes. These are the stuff you want to do. So we're going to be testing a i5-3330. This is a third generation i5. It's older CPU, but it's mashed up with in my opinion, it is a little bit old graphics card, an RX 580, and you're about to see how Fortnite performance works. You're going to get high FPS at a low cost. Again, I'm Noah's Gaming PCs, affordable gaming solutions for you guys. And that's it for this video, guys. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you like the videos of me showing you how to pick out computer parts. You can always check out my Java website. Might as well show you that. So I'm going to put Noah's Gaming PCs. And I have a YouTube channel. You can check that out, or you can go to my Java store. Be on the lookout. I'm going to show you a video on how to build your own computer as well. This one is the one that I'm about to test. This is the one that I'm currently testing at a very good price. This is the one I'm about to test for you guys, and should easily handle any game, even AAA titles on low settings, 1080p or lower resolution. And that's it, guys, for this video. I showed you guys what you need to do when you get your first computer, and it looks like this, right? A blank Windows screen, right? And that's it for this video, guys. I know it's long. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to write a pinned message where I'm going to show you guys, remind you guys of all the steps of what you need to do. Install Windows updates, get a better internet browser, get an antivirus, go to Google using your preferred browser, and install antivirus, and then you want to actually install the latest GPU or graphics drivers. That's it, guys, for this video. I'm Noah's Gaming PCs. Thanks for your attention, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, guys.